What's up YouTube, I'm Jables and welcome to my channel. Today we have a little bit of a display case update video. I have some new lighting that I received that I'm going to be putting inside the case here. They are from the manufacturer of the cases themselves, Moducase, but when I ordered my original set here, as you can see, it came with two different kinds of lighting. We have this orangish color in the middle, which is going to be called the warm light, and then you have the white bright light over here. I originally ordered my case with the warm light, thinking that was the color I wanted. But when it showed up mismatched, I actually liked the bright light better, and Moducase said that they would send the replacements for the middle lights free of charge, so that was really nice of them. Now they told me that it would be a March window, so I was assuming April, but they actually showed up in late February, so that was really quick. I really appreciate their customer service and willingness to help out, so I can't wait to get the lighting in this to all match. We'll also do a little bit of a comparison video so you guys can see what the differences are between the two lights if you're on the fence of buying one or the other. Also going to be talking a little bit about the adhesive that sticks the lighting to the surface. It was a real pain to put all these lights in the first time because of this sticky stuff that it comes with. So I'm going to use a different type of adhesive when I put them up the second time. So let's go look at the lights. Alright, so here's the lighting that comes with the Moducases. They're in these really nice tubes. These are the new ones here that I haven't put in yet. They are really easy to work with. They just plug one into another like this on both ends. You got a female plug on one end and a male plug on the other. So it's pretty easy. They do come with a piece of plastic right here that's covering up the ends. So you can peel these off of all of them before you put them on there, which is pretty satisfying. I'm not sure if that makes a difference on the light coming through or not. Probably not, but I like to take that stuff off before I put it in there anyway. So I'm just going to pop off the old lights and just put these ones up right where they're at. All the wiring is already done for me, so that's going to be really easy. In the box, these come with, these are the sticky pieces that you put on the bottom of the lights to hold them. They are a real pain in the butt. You can barely get the other piece off of here. It's such a pain to get these off, and then they're trying to stick to your hand and stick to every surface. Here's one of the ones that I just took off, and you can see how they kind of go on here. You just kind of have to like stick them and pull them and try to get them to unattach from your fingers. This was a tedious process getting these on here. They do stick really well, so they did their job. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up little strips of this double back tape here and put that on there instead. Now this might be hopefully not too strong, but I mean this should be fine. We're just going to cut up little pieces and put them on here just like this one is in four spots, and it should be plenty to hold it. It's much easier than trying to use this stuff, but if you do wind up using this, it comes with 4 for every single one of the long lights here. The shorter Moducase is maybe only 2 or 3 per. They also did send me another power pack for each one of these two each. So I think I got 3 power packs, but I already have all these, so these are going to be extras now. But it's the power source that goes, this end goes to the lights themselves. Well, actually it goes to a really long extension between them. And this is the power that goes in right here and goes to the wall. They do provide a really long extension to go between this piece and the lights, so you can stretch them to where they need to go. You also get these little pieces right here, and I'm sure if they're for hiding wires or something. I'm not sure what they're for, so I just kind of didn't use them. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut up a bunch of this tape and stick it to the back of all these, and then go take out all the old lights so we can get these in there. The only thing you have to pay attention to is which end of the plug is going right or left in the case, because you don't want to tape the wrong side here. You want to make sure you get the correct side when it's up, that this is facing back, or if it's this way, you want to tape the right side. So pay attention to the way you're wiring your stuff before you start sticking any of this in. I would lay it all in there loose before you stick any of this tape or adhesive on there at all. And just so I don't mess myself up, I went ahead and laid them all out like this, where all the male ends are all on this side, because that's the way they're going to be in the case. And then I'm just going to be taping this side here, so when they flip up, that's going to be the black part here is going to be up, and the light will be facing down and in. Alright, so now that we got all the adhesive on the back of this in 4 different spots here, I'm going to go ahead and take the old lights out and we'll get the new ones in. So it's pretty easy to unplug these lights since I just have them zip tied up here. Just a real quick unplug, but as you can see, the adhesive that comes with this stuff is really strong, and I was worried about breaking the top cover piece because it's just made out of a thinner piece of plastic, so it's not super strong. But these little stickies that come with it are really strong, and these lights are no risk of ever falling off of here. A bunch of the pieces do kind of stick to the surface. I just rolled it with my fingers until it came off into this little snot pile here and just threw it away. You know, taking the tape off of the back of the 3M double back tape is also pretty annoying. I found it not as annoying as these little white pieces, but I tried to take off the top piece of paper off of these little round stickies before I took it off the wax paper, so it would just be a little easier to just stick it on there once. Once I started working with this double back tape, I realized you got to stick it on the product first like I did just a minute ago in this video, and then push it down really hard so it's real nice and sticky, and then kind of work the paper off of it after it's already on the light. So no matter which one you use, it's going to be a little bit of a hassle, but stick the tape onto the light first before you peel it off, and just push it down really hard, and then you can have a lot easier time working off that top piece of paper or plastic that's holding it on the top. I got the top 2 shelves plugged in here with the new lights, and I think they look so much better. Here's a comparison with the bottom shelf. The yellow lighting, the warm lighting, looked really good when it was in there by the whole thing, but I feel like once you plug this in, it just looks so much better. There is no right answer though, whether you like one or the other. It's all in the eye of the beholder. For me, I like the white better, and I'm really glad that I was able to change these out. So let me throw the lights in the bottom real quick. Alright, here we go. Now we got the whole case lit up with pure white, and I think it looks really good. I think it makes everything look a little sharper and a little cleaner, and I like this look a lot better with the black wall behind it. It doesn't light up as yellow. It's kind of more of a grayish white now, and I think it just looks a lot better as a backdrop to all these characters that are in here. You guys have to tell me which one you think you like better, or if you're buying these, which ones did you order? I know there's also a spotlight option, so if you buy them with spotlights, you won't get such a bright solid light on everything, but you can get some directional light going, which is a little bit more dramatic looking. But I went with this setup because I think I'm going to pack a lot of figures in there. But the spotlights are more for spread out figures, I feel like, so you can direct the lights at them and make that particular figure look dramatic in the dark, you know. I know it's been kind of a slow week for me opening up things. I'm going to open up a few more things here. I just got a notification from Sideshow, and they charged me on the 28th for the Boba Fett Deluxe 2-pack and the Assault Tank Commander, so I'm really looking forward to getting those this week. I'm just waiting for my shipping notification. But in the meantime, stay tuned for a Remnant Stormtrooper and an Incinerator Trooper that I'm going to go ahead and swap some of these figures out on the Mandalorian shelf for those. So if you guys were looking at buying some Moducases, hopefully this lighting video kind of helped you out as to what the different lights look like, and helps you make your decision. If you want to see how I wired up the bottom of this case and kind of cable managed a little bit, you can check out the video where I unboxed the Star Wars light box up there on the top shelf, and I went over the wiring and got all that wired up too. So I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today, and I hope you guys have a good one. Catch you later.